Hi.
Hello there, Claudia. Ça va?
Hello, Claudia.
Ça va? Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonsoir.
I can see
everything?
Is it normal?
Say again? What?
There you go. Hi.
Hey.
Hello, Ece.
Hello.
Teşekkürler. Günaydın. Yes. Oh, the girls LCPs, the ladies of power are here.
Great. For once.
Yes.
For one, yes, yes. Female power.
Yes, queen. So we will wait just till 8:05, some 5 minutes maximum, so we can wait someone else.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that compare.
Because there's a lot of LCPs that tell us that they're joining. I look super fat.
No.
I'm really sorry, but as I told you, Paco, I think I may have to go at 8:30 because we have our recruitments starting from there, and it's in my home.
Don't worry.
So I have to prepare everything.
Don't worry, amiga. The recruitment is super important. Rocking. Make it the best.
Gracias.
De nada. I will eat a bar because I'm super hungry, okay?
No problem.
I'm already excited for this park.
Eita! Timote bebé! 안녕하세요.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello, team.
안녕하세요.
저는 디몬이에요. 누가? Hey, Pauline. Hello there.
Hello.
Ça va?
Ouais, ça va et vous?
Oui, ça va bien.
Bof, ouais. On va dire ça comme ça.
Ouais. Oh, look at this beautiful recipes. Bennett. Bennett, are you there? Can you hear us? We can hear you. There's something wrong. No. It's weird. No. Okay. Try to get it off and on again.
It's gonna be fun.
Like get completely out of the thing and then get in. Bebnet. We start at 8:05, okay?
Yep.
Hey, Paco.
Yep.
I have a question. Like I saw every LCP elect except IDP.
There's L. No. Sorry. This weekend.
This weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No?
Yes, bebe. Welcome.
Yeah.
Look at that handsome guy.
How are you guys?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Did you meet me already?
Oh.
I love you, Bennett. Hey. Hi, guys.
Lolo. Okay, 3 minutes more to start this amazing experience. Bebes. I miss so much being LCP for you. Hey, girls.
Hey.
Juliette.
Hi.
Hello, sweetie. How are you?
Juliette.
And Shine?
Hey.
Shane? Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
Yes, that's right.
How are you, my dear?
I'm good, and you?
Amazing. Ready to rock it. Sammy, the champion.
Yeah.
Sammy, can you hear us?
Hey, hey, okay.
How are you there?
Fine, you?
Oh, good. Here with the most amazing LCPs ever. Don't know the current. Yes, we start in 1 minute, okay? Just to respect the time of everyone, we will start at 8:05. Because everyone has stuff to do, everyone has life. Yeah. Yes, 1 minute more. Let's do an apéro something. I can have some reggaeton for you. Yes, 8:05. So we will start in this moment. Welcome LCPs to the first call of LCPs 11 19. I forgot how to English. 1920.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so excited for you. Like, you are the most amazing persons I've ever met. Like this generation of LCPs, you have no idea how much happy and how much excited I'm for you. Because guys, you are the best of the best. Like, for real, in your LCs, you are the ones that are rocking it, that are giving to it, that are taking the step forward. So I'm super happy to be and honored and humble to say that we will work together. So welcome to this generation of leadership that will make AIESEC in France grow as hell, as fuck, as so we will grow this super amazingly. So first things first is thank you, because I know you have studies, I know you have classes, I know you have a lot of things to do, but you're here with us. So thank you for this around 1 hour we will have to leave, of course, don't worry. But I'm super grateful because the time of the 10 people that are here, people, is super precious, super, super precious. So I love you guys for that. Thank you. And the second thing we will do is just get to know each other. It will be a quick get to know each other, because I know some LCPs know each other, but some LCPs don't. And we need to feel like a family from now and on, from now and on. So I will start with myself, and I will tell the order I see my screen. So it's just randomly. But yes, I will start with myself quickly. My name is Francisco, but you can call me Paco anytime. I'm 27, so we will say like the basics of our things, and then why we applied for LCP. Cool?
Okay.
Perfect. So I am Francisco, and I'm known as Paco. I'm 27 years old. I am Mexican. I was LCP 2 years ago, so I fully understand all your amazing feelings you have in your heart of saying, I will have an EV, I will make my LC the best, I will do a lot of exchanges, I will create a lot of stories. So I really feel what you have in your heart right now, but I felt it 2 years ago. I'm super happy and honored to say I'm the MCP elect for this amazing federation. Like, I'm so in love with AIESEC in France and the people, you guys. So I'm so happy to be here, and that's it. If there's something else you'd like to know, you can send me a message, and for real, you are my priority. I will reply you in the moment, or I will try. So the first one to introduce himself is Bebnet. Go with it.
Yeah. Hey guys, my name is Bemnet. I'm currently 19 years old. Yeah, one of the youngest. And I am in Toulouse. I'm doing my second year of prepa in economy, and that's it. And I'm happy to become LCP of Toulouse. Yeah, very important.
Yes, thank you. The next one is Claudia.
My turn. So, hi everyone. I'm Claudia. I'm 20 years old. I'm LCP in AIESEC Catch Bordeaux, which is a business school in Bordeaux. So I'm the South representative. Yeah. And I'm very glad to be a LCP. I was elected like 3 weeks ago, and I was glad because I present myself because I love this year in AIESEC. It was my first experience such as this one. It was really incredible. So I decided to take this challenge for myself and for the association. Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next one is Eche. Eche.
Oh, hey. I didn't hear well if it's my name or not. That's why. Okay, so I am Ece. I am 22 since just 2 months. Still not yet completed. Okay, so I'm doing political science and I'm LCP elect of AIESEC in Lille. I applied because it has been only 6 months that I'm in AIESEC, but I have changed so much, and I want to see this change for my LC as well. That's why I applied.
Wow! Congrats.
Teşekkürler. The next one is Juliet. Juliet.
Sorry. Okay, so my name is Juliette. I'm 21. I'm LCP of Neoma Reims, so in Reims. And I joined AIESEC 6 months ago, more or less, like in September. And I'm LCP since January. Like we have the global timeline. So yeah, it's been 3 months since I'm LCP, and I'm glad to meet you and to have conferences, etc. with you.
Hi.
I love it. Thank you so much, Juliet. The next one is Nala.
Okay. So hi everybody. I don't know if you see me, but I'll go on anyway. I'm the LCP of AIESEC LCP, so the founding entity of AIESEC. And I've joined AIESEC a year ago, and I've been the LCVP ICX since last weekend. And yeah, I'm 19, and I'm really glad to be here. So, hi.
Hey.
Thank you. Oh, there you are. Beautiful girl. Look at that beautiful face. Yeah. The next one is Pauline.
Ouais, c'est à moi. C'est à qui là? Je comprends rien là. C'est à moi. I have to present myself.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to hear the yes. So welcome everybody. My name is Pauline, and I'm the future LCP of AIESEC in Lyon. I'm in internship in Grenoble, but Passat is not here, so c'est dommage. Why I wanted to be an LCP? Because since 1 year I've been a member of AIESEC. Then I apply for LCVP 6Y, and step by step I appreciate AIESEC, and now that I'm more dedicated, I want to take the position. I take the position. So thank you everyone, and nice to meet you.
Thank you. Next one is champion.
Yeah.
Sammy boy.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Hi everyone. My name is Sammy. I'm 20. I study mathematics and economics in my university, Paris Dauphine. I joined AIESEC this year, and I'm the new LCP since January. And nice to meet you, all of you.
Hello.
Which AIESEC?
Dauphine.
What?
Yeah.
AIESEC. Cool. Just to test you. The next one is Shinen.
Hey, my name is Shaheen. I'm the VPCX wife of AIESEC in Rouen, and I'm 20 years old. I'm studying in business school in Neoma. And what else? I applied for LCP because I was member, TL, VP, so I wanted to test LCP.
Yes. Thank you so much for that. The next one is Tim, my dear Timothy.
Hey. Hello. So I'm Jim. I'm from REM. I'm currently the VP CXY of REM. I first arrived in AIESEC because I was an EP, and then a member, and then VP, and now, yeah, I will be president. So I'm studying information and communication at REM too, and I will finish my degree in May. And I've took like this 6 months of my term free, so I will be 100% on it. So here we go, because there is a lot to do in REN.
Sorry, I muted. I was like, what the fuck? Yes, so thank you so much, everyone. Everyone here is LCP elected, and we have one LCP current, which is in global timeline. So believe me, we will ask you a lot of things. But yes, so first thing is, I'm super happy again. What does say this guy? Yeah. So I'm super happy to have you here. We will be the generation that really breaks everything, that breaks the standard, that takes challenges, that goes for global timeline, that goes for everything, that will have an amazing winter peak. I know it for sure, because there's nothing you can do, guys. Like, you have an amazing personality. We will be all be friends here. We will be to take each other. We will be to back up each other. And something that I can tell you because of my LCP experience is, first, less than 1% of the membership of AIESEC in the whole world becomes LCP. So you should be super happy and proud to be there and say, I am an LCP. And second one is the best experience in the whole AIESEC. And I'm telling you, I have been 5 years in AIESEC, and there is nothing that was best to have my EV and to have my LC and say, I am the responsible of this person to become a better version of itself. When a VP tells you, thank you so much, because of you I developed this, or because of you I confronted my fears, or because of you I taken a change, because of you my life, the story of my life changed. It's amazing. So first, congratulations for taking the step and being here, because believe me, it's not hard. I will call it more challenging. This is a really challenging experience. This is a roller coaster of, I love my EV, I hate my EV, I love my EV, now the NC, now the members, now the exchanges, now the winter peak.
Look, her face of the person with experience.
Juliet, which has been here, she knows. So you have messages 3 a.m. in the morning, an EP saying something, a VP calling. So this is a really amazing experience that I will really ask you to enjoy, because the LCP experience is the best thing you will have ever in AIESEC, and you're just starting. Great. So now we will go with 2 messages from my side. The first one is just for you to be aware. On the last conference, we said to the LCPs that there will be no more conference. Normally, we have the conference in 2 months, but the conference was canceled. Why? Because we promised to the LCPs that all the MC current and MC elected was going to the whole LCs. We will kill ourselves going there by train, by plane, by boat, by bicycle. We don't care. We're going to your LCs and the best transition and the best training. Why? Because right now you are like, dude, how the fuck I choose my EV? How the fuck I do my applications? How the hell I'm going to implement team standards? How the hell I'm going to do an amazing winter peak? Bebes, you don't worry anymore, because the whole 2 MCs are going to be there traveling with you. And this is something that we called the last sprint. So the last sprint is something that is happening in AIESEC in Europe. The whole AIESEC in Europe is doing with this. I don't know if you have heard of it. If not, we will send information. Some of you have heard of last sprint. So the last sprint is going operations as hell, going approvals as hell. What we will do is we will reach you the whole MC current right now. And once we have the elected, also the elected, so double the power, we will go there and we will have working times with the whole LC. Working times on, let's call the EPs, let's have approvals, let's reach the LCs in the whole world. This is no more time to say, what about if I plan this? What about if I should this? No, papa. You start and working and reaching and approval everyone. We have a few weeks, a few months to go to the summer peak, and all the LCP current is their responsibility. you also need to understand that everything that happens from now on, it's also your responsibility. So if something is not happening in finance, something is not happening in PM, there's no approvals, there's no nothing, you can reach us and we can help you, because that's what we're for. The MC is here to serve, to work for you, to do whatever you need so you can get the results. So the first things first is we will send you after this the information of the last sprint. And please, for God's, we really need your help to help us to make this work in AIESEC in France. Because this is something, and I will be always super honest with you. I will never say lies. I will never, if you ask me for documents, I will send it. I will always be super clear. And I expect the same from you. As an MCP, I will always be direct and honest. We are dropping as hell. That you can go to Expa and you take a look. We are missing around 60 approvals. Even more, like 80 approvals. This is dropping as never before. So it's your responsibility to say, okay, the MCs are going here. The MCs are really traveling 3-4 hours in and trying to come here. Let's do our best to become this last sprint as a reality. Why? Approvals means money. Approvals means results. But the last thing is approvals means the stories. And this is something I will always tell you because this was in my MCP application. Each approval you do, you need to understand is a story of someone you're sending abroad, of someone you're changing their life. So when you say like, I don't want to do the things or whatever, guys, just remember that if this was you, you would like to be treated like in the minimum, like really quality way. So we're changing lives, let's change them together. So please remember these words, last sprint, last sprint. Cool? Anyone who has questions on the last sprint? No?
No.
No. Merci. So you will help us to make this an amazing thing. And secondly, I know this, well, not for Juliet. Juliet, you can also be our guidance. You can be our angel because you already did it. But for the rest of you, you're going to elect an EV. And oh la la, that's really challenging. That to get to know if these people are not crazy, if these people will not make a revolution, if this is the correct profile. What if I choose this? What if I choose that? Boys, again, you worry not, because you have here 2 ex-LCPs. Yeah. That will help you to do the best selection of VPs ever. We will give you all the guidance. But also a message I would like you to have, and I will always tell this, at the end, you are the LCP. You are the president of your committee. And at the end, you will always take the decision. We MC, we will guide you. We will give you numbers. We will give you strategy. We will give you a path. But it will be you who will choose what the hell you want to do. No MC, no VP. It's you. It's you who will take the decision. So right now, what I would like to introduce you is to our amazing Laura. Oli, Spanish speakers team. And she will give you the whole details on how to do the VP's election and how this process will be done. So Juliet, maybe this is not that helpful. I'm sorry, Bebe, but don't worry. You will help us a lot in the process because now you are the expert, right? Yes. So now we will go on how the VP selection process will be. If you have any questions, write the questions, and at the end you go with the questions. Cool?
I have one suggestion. So for my side, well, hello everyone. Laura, I'm Laura. Hi, it's LCP.
Hi.
LCP is the first real experience you can guys have. So congratulations to your new life. For my side, I have 2 topics to introduce to you. The first one would be it's LCP elections, Paco was mentioning, but also is how the transition of your transition actually would be working. And I think like my suggestion for me, for the sake, like mostly that's it, of Juliet and Sami that already have EV, to talk first about the transition and what are the topics that mostly Juliet might be interested in joining because she haven't received, and then she can have her life. And we'll go through the LCVP selection plan. Is that okay?
Great.
Amazing. Cool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share one link on the WhatsApp group because I'm not with my computer, so I can't share the screen. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna share it with you.
No, métete al Hangout.
Pero funciona raro.
Okay,
I won't. Sí, te lo paso.
Pero dale permiso abierto.
Sí, está. Oh. ¿Dónde estás? Aquí.
Pero tu teléfono conectado. 1 second,
Okay.
we're just...
Epsilon U6.
Yes. ¿Ya dónde está? Estás a...
¿Por qué no se conectó?
Oh, yeah. Okay, we just did this in Spanish word. I'm sorry for that.
Okay,
Yes.
¿Entra?
Yes, yes.
Ya se puede compartir la pantalla.
Sí. Okay, we're just loading the thing. It's taking its time.
Okay, but basically I can start like introducing you. It's like a huge Excel sheet with all the things that are gonna happen between like today and literally July. Like there's stuff even all July.
Conéctala de la conexión. Okay, 1 second.
Sorry.
Share. No. Yes.
Okay, so as I was saying, like, it's a huge Excel sheet that's going to be divided with a lot of tabs. So first of all, please don't get scared. But everything is like super in detail. Okay, it's basically here is condensed all the things that you guys like. First of all, that I would have liked to have received when I became LCP, and go through the main responsibilities in LCP you need to manage. Okay, so and it has the most beautiful tab ever that's called time and word. So timeline, and now I'm gonna show you when it finishes loading.
Just go to my screen, okay?
Yes, click on the, oh, amazing, I'm here. Cool. So this is the thing that you're gonna find. I'm gonna share the link. First of all, I'm gonna show you like the dashboard, okay? To explain here all the LCs, you guys, and here over here are all the tabs, all the subtopics that you guys are gonna be learning until like mid and July, approximately. July is a bit more how you wanna take it. The recommendation. And then here in timeline, because I'm a super organized person, that if I doesn't see all the things of me, I can organize myself. So it's like all the months and all the things that you are gonna be doing with me mostly, but with all NC, both and elect, and even some LCP courses involved, to make sure that at the end, like the first day of your term, that would be here, the 1st of July, you're much better LCPs. You're the best commission of LCPs, the most knowledgeable commission of LCPs in France has ever seen. Because as Pago was saying, you guys are going to put a lot of challenges, which is like the change of the global timeline, new conferences, winter peak, and so on. You need to be super prepared for that. So the first thing that I would like you to explain, like all the transition is going to be split it in three different ways of delivery. Okay, one thing over here, you see like different colors. So the orange color, what it means, it changed. Okay, the kind of orange thing is webinars that you're going to be having. So it's going to be like cold that I would like to develop later on a bit. The green ones are days to submit tasks that are regarding to different topics you're going to have to have. And the blue ones are deadlines that you're going to have one-to-ones with your LCPs, with the current LCPs. What does it mean? That doesn't matter how much knowledge or how much insight we deliver from here from the MC, at the end is not useful if you're not able to adapt it to your local reality and already start working. Because something that happens in the whole AIESEC in the world is like we deliver a lot of content, knowledge, but actually until you don't start implementing it and like working on it, you don't learn it. So having taking into advantage that you guys are elected very early for a normal French timeline, let's make that work. Okay. Then, so the first thing, which is concerning like usually this incoming week, okay, you're gonna find it here, which is first of all. Okay, so click here, and you're gonna see like different tasks. All the tabs are divided in the same way, okay? So here you have different subtasks. So for example, over here, HR control, like welcome things. What else do we have? An introduction, and then we'll summary it as July. So then you will find here content, like what the specific things that you need to talk, to cover, to do. The way of the delivery. So it's going to be a task. It's a one-to-one. Is this something that you need to find on the LCP Academy? If it's a one-to-one with the LCP or whatever, you will find here the date of the webinar or the deadline of the to submit the task or to have the one-to-one with your LCP current. Sorry. You have another tab where you will find the material, the links of the material that you may need. For example, the first task that you have is add yourself in the annual contact list. So here you have the link to the annual, okay? And the deadline to do that is the 4th of April, which is today. It's 2 days. Okay. Add your app in Slack. You need to download the app and click on it if you don't have it. But here's the channel where we guys will be communicating. Well, add yourself in the WhatsApp of the LCPs. You're already there. So cool. Like you have there the link and so on and so on. And once you have these things done, you need to click over here, publication check. Cool. And once this loads, is loading. It's loading. Okay, check. This will be reflected on the dashboard over here. Okay. Now this one is only one task, so the percentage is not high enough, but it would be reflected. Okay. When it's like a bigger task, you can click going and so on and so on. So to come back like here, timeline, the things that you have, we're in this week, the things that you need to care about to this week, okay, is we're here in the transition, explanation, and EP applications. You have the 4th, as I was saying, to do all the HR control tasks and all the EP application submission. That's what I'm going to explain later. And on Saturday, we'll have another webinar about how to map out possible candidates for the EP. And this Sunday will be your own deadline to have the first one-to-one of introduction with between you and your LCP elect. Okay, for all these one-to-ones or for like all the different tasks, for example, I'm going to go here to the management. There's a lot of things, okay, that you need to submit. That's the last tab, the last column, let's say, that you're going to find, and it has links. For example, here for the EP files, you have a lot of one-to-ones to do. Here are all the topics that you need to cover for LCP current. These are deadlines to cover them. And what you need to do in order to be able to put check all over here is a picture with the LCP, like both CPs together, and submit it in this link with the submission tasks transition. You will find how do you say, a folder with your different LC, and you just need to make the picture with one-to-one in profile, one-to-one EB management, and so on and so on. Okay. Then you have like reading to do. There are some things, for example, for the 4th of May to do the night of the team they're coming and pass the test, and the link to those and so on. Okay. There are some things, for example, the building team plan that will be done in pre-planning. Sorry, that you guys will have in let's say June. As was explained on one of the previous booklets that I sent to your LCs. There are things over here that will be covered in individual transition. It would be a space that you will have between two EVs during May, and with all the MC will be there, and so on to supporting you. And at the end, you will have this external resources tab, okay, where you can find regarding all these topics that we will be talking about, external resources, meaning what all the things, like we can tell you the AIESEC well things, or the experience that we had on doing things, but of course we don't have the absolute wisdom. So we're supporting each other, and it's like material we put for you because it's very interesting and very nice to have from external resources like TED Talks, there are books, there are articles, and so on. Well, leadership management, running meetings, strategy building, and so on and so on and so on. Okay. So for you, only the thing to be super clear would be the topics that we're going to be discussing during all these 3 months and a half, basically, would be, well, this first of all thinking, which is HR task and one-to-ones with your predecessor, management, which is mostly like 70% of the job description at the end, LC reality, because you do need to understand your LC and your city from an LCP perspective, which is not the same as the current position that you're having, the external representation, which would be mostly regarding the LCP role. What are the things that involve you regarding the DOP, regarding the General Assembly? Why this is not going? Okay, the General Assembly, but also external stakeholders. For example, you have partnerships with companies. If you have you have strong relations with your university, or starting those relations, and so on and so on. The other topic would be LCP. You are the operations final responsible, so you do need. Doesn't matter if you are a current, which is the case of most of you. Current VP operations, from the LCP perspective, you need this perspective. So you need to understand the operations from a different kind of point of view. So you have also like one-to-ones with your LCP, webinars to support that this like LCP perspective on operation. You have tasks to do, and yes, and so on. And at the end, you will have the back office final responsible, because you are final responsible. Back office also we will have finance from an LTP and PM from an LTP perspective again. Okay. So at the end, like the summary of everything, because it looks like a lot. Okay, it's here in the time. Commission is like follow this, put this on Fiverr, because it's like for the next month is they're gonna have to survive on mostly, and have at the beginning of the week what are the things that you need to do for that week. Okay, one thing that I highly recommend, it's something I created, is here in the first of all, you will find, where is it here, okay, in one of the HR control tasks. If you join this link, it's a calendar that's called, I'm not open actually. Have access, is LTP transition calendar only. So all the things that are on the tab of timeline are already in a Google Calendar. So if you join this and put this Paco doesn't want it. And you put your things on here, you're gonna see all the deadlines and all the things that are going to be happening, so you don't have to be like opening this timeline tab all the time. Okay, is it clear? Is it okay? How do you think? How do you see that?
Everything is clear.
I would like to have cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will present later on this email again for you guys, like to be sure that it's clear. One thing that I like a lot of emphasis on, sometimes hard. You're LCP and amazing and enjoy these moments, okay, and like follow this transition, because at the end of it, you need to become the best LCPs possible, the best version of yourself. But don't forget that until 30th of June, you are whatever you are. Okay, and not because of the sake that you became LCP elect, you need to neglect or put priority on on the current roles that you guys are having. It means that when you're applying to a new position, you need to become like even more master in time management, because you have two roles at the same time to consider, and it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, because April May is hard in normal lives people. In life it's hard. In VP operations it's hard. But also for you guys to have in mind that, well, we all been there. You are not alone. You are gonna go through the same thing. So in order for this to work, it's a lot of things, and it's the first time that we're having in France a transition that organized. Let's communicate super openly. Let's talk about the struggles that you guys are having regarding this, regarding managing the rules and so on, super openly, so we can adapt, we can move on as smoothly and as effective for you and for the federation as possible. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I have, before closing these topics, I have two specific questions. As you see, there are a lot of webinars like during the week, and there's some of them on Saturdays. So to fix it from here until the end, at least like the beginning of holidays, let's say, so the end of May, kind of, is this hour for the weekdays webinars for you? Like 8? I don't see you, so I need you to see you. So most of them, as you see, are like Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
Yeah, 8 is fine for me. Like 8 is a good hour.
Let me check, but I'm not sure I can be there all the time.
What was the date?
It's Monday. Well, actually, it's every day because it depends on the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
It's a month, like it's a May you're talking about?
It's all of them. Like May, because in June, as I think you guys are more like finishing school or like internships and stuff, it may change, so we can adapt. But mostly for this month, I know you're gonna be packed.
Okay, Monday's not good for me because I have EBMs, and Thursday is not good either because I have class until 8.
Okay. So in that case, I can make a do. Okay, 8:30 if not, like just to consider like late on the evening. Like for my side, I have no problem of having like super webinars.
Well,
That would be like 1 hour. Okay. Sorry?
I can before 9 p.m. in both cases. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. So I'm gonna start considering like around 9, which is the earliest that we can. I will try to go. Okay, so all these things, which is like kind of, it's a survey, like the one you make for to select the interviews with the steering team. Okay, and then another thing is the webinars on Saturday, and we have one on Sunday, but normally on Saturday, because late on the evening on a Saturday, I don't think it's a good idea, and I think no one wants that.
Yeah.
So I will put all the hours also for that. From my side, please guys, try not to put only 1 hour. Try all the hours that you're available, or do you would prefer to have it. So we can, like, the idea is to have all these spaces together. We can discuss and to exchange ideas, not only like one person speaking in front of the screen, even though all the webinars will be recorded and you will have access to them and so on. But that's, I want them to be interactive, not whoever is delivering the session into the computer. Okay?
Okay. Cool. Works for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Cool. So with that, I consider transition topic like super clear and super understood. Cool. So I'm gonna go to the VP transition, like VP elections. Okay, wait, I'm gonna send these to Paco. No. Creo que es. Okay. 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 So this is like normal thing. This is a booklet because booklets. Okay. So what's in here is how basically the explanation of what you guys need to do in order to release the VP application on Thursday, because as you know, it's the national day to all applications. So it's basically like pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna explain a bit. Then that's it. The timeline, for example, you need to work on your applications, on the VP applications that you want to release tomorrow, basically, and release and send like submitting them like to this link on the 4th of midnight, okay? Because the 5th, as you see here, is gonna be the launch and page and pretty and so on and so on. During the following week, we will have from the LCPs consultancy spaces. They will be from different functions, different days, okay? Where's a space that for the people that's interested can understand really what's the role of that LTVP in marketing, in GT. Now there's going to be a new one in PM, in finance, and so on, and for them to ask all the questions that that they may have regarding the role. And then they will have until 21st of April to submit the application, like application deadline. Then they will have functional interview with the LCVP of that LC or the MCVP regarding to disponibilities and so on. And you guys have between the 25th to the 28th of April to have the vote of confidence, okay, to have like the election. So I'm going to explain you later. After, for the person that gets the vote of confidence, you have a couple of days later on to have an interview with you, okay? Because as you know, like the vote of confidence doesn't mean that that person is automatically elected. That what it means is that the members is putting the trust on that person to be part of the EB. But it's you as LCP, the one that has the final decision to say, I want that person and I want in that profile, or I want in that position or not. Because it's your team and it's the team that you're going to be leading. So you have like those couple of days to run interviews with them. And the 4th will be 3-4 will be the local EB announcement, meaning like you will have however you want, like Paco, we'll have a webinar with Paco for him to tell you like all the pretty things that you can do to announce your the EB that you have to make it as special as possible for them. And then the 5th of May will be the national EB announcement on the Facebook page and so on. And the 6th of May, the EB transition will start. We will have a framework very similar to the one I just showed you. Okay, is it clear until here? The overall timeline?
Yes, everything is clear for me.
Okay, perfect. Later, more on how the process. Well, here is what you explain you like a bit. The process is gonna go. The first thing of between today and tomorrow, no, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, that you guys need to do is like to submit your local application package. Why? Because like from the national office, we can help you, we can guide you, but as Paco was saying, as an LCP, you are the final decision makers of your LC. Okay, so the things that you need to have in mind is first, like decide your local structure, which is like how many LCVPs are you gonna have and why? What's the reason behind? Later on this booklet, as I'm gonna show you, there's like the recommendations from the MC based on the current reality of the LC in terms of membership, in terms of operations, in terms of the leads that LC has been receiving for GT, for GB, and so on. But you're the final decision, and my suggestion is like take a look at it. And if you have any doubts or you understand like the reason of why that's being proposed or doesn't make any sense for you, like approach me directly and like we can talk more in detail. Then you need to add the questions for each position. So okay, if you're gonna open a position for LCVP PM, what are the questions that everyone interested in LCVP PM needs to apply, needs to answer? And at the end, like use the national branded template that you have over here, the link. Okay, I'm gonna show you it later on. I'm gonna start opening because it takes time. And over there, what you're gonna see, like why I'm asking you to share, to use the same template is because have you seen all the processes has been like very specifically branded, and it's something that it showed with actually with your process that it worked. Okay, that is working with the pipeline, that is working with the motivation of the people. So that's my requirement, my suggestion basically. Okay. And later on, you need to submit to this link. Okay, before Thursday midnight. Cool, because on Wednesday will be automatically published. Okay, a general link for the people just to check over there. Then that's it, like after the publication with the MCVP or the LCVP responsible of the function to evaluate the knowledge and make that report before the vote of confidence. That is explained over here, what it means. Okay, it's exactly what I said. The people won't be elected, the candidates won't be elected directly. Is the trust that your members are putting into those candidates to be part of the EP. For the people, which means that only the people that passes this vote of confidence can be eligible to be part of your EP team. And after the interview with you, you are the one that's going to finally decide if you are taking that person or not in your EP. You have the right of rejecting that person, and in what position. You have the right to allocate that person in another position. For example, to be the personal example of my own, when I was LCP, I had 2 applicants for PM and none for finance. So after all the interviews that I made with all the candidates, I decided to allocate one of the applicants for PM in finance, and it's one of the best decisions I ever took. Okay, even though my members voted for that person to be part of the EB according to her PM application. Clear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Questions?
Clear.
It's a lot of info. Just stop me in whatever moment you want.
Okay, everything is fine for me. So.
Okay. Cool. So later, after you're gonna find the job descriptions for an EB as your application, and then for every VP. Sorry, what? Hello. Okay, I don't know if I for
Yeah, everything.
Okay. Everyone's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So you will hear the job description of LCVP marketing, OGB, OGED, ICX, PM, and finance and legal. Okay, this is for you to know, but it's also on the template of the application for you to have it and for you to leave it there. So all the people, it's like super clear for the people that's applying what's gonna be their responsibilities, because it wouldn't be the first time that people apply for positions and then, well, the position is not what they applied for. It's not what they wanted, let's say. So for this time, let's make super clear that everyone knows what are they getting into, basically, and they have the opportunity to solve all their doubts and all their concerns beforehand, before making that big decision that we know being part of the EB, well, can literally change your life. And then this is the part that I was talking with of the CST local structures. This is only regarding the EB, okay? Later on, when your guys are planning the recruitment months from now, it's like the time for you to decide how many members are you gonna have in each department, and for the people that's gonna be, it's gonna have ICX running in terms of how do you call it? Of ICX commission managers, PD managers, that's it, and so on. But that won't be included into the EB structure. Okay, this is only the people that you were suggested to run in each LC, according, as I was saying, to different leads, to different analyses that we've been running. As I was saying, if you have any doubts of why I put something or why it's not there or whatever, approach me and we can talk and we can discuss it, and so on and so on. You have find here like all the LCs. Cool. And at the end, like explanation about the application process. Again, like this is mostly recommendations for you for the process, okay? About, doesn't matter how many candidates you have, like be super careful to be super impartial with all of them. And even if you have preferences with some of them, like you need to give the same opportunity, the same attention, and the same information for all of them. Be aware that everyone in your LC understands the importance of the vote, of the moment of the elections, and how relevant that's it. I would recommend, well, it's part on the transition is also stated, but to have a very detailed talk with your LCP current about how the person VP and the perfect EB should be. So you can draw or you can dream on the perfect VP that you can have and try to find the person that matches as close as possible that profile. These are more tips about the election day, that's it, making as special as possible because it's a moment that you don't forget. And something to have clear regarding the application process. Once the application is submitted, like your application like is published on the Facebook page, you cannot change. Doesn't matter if you change your mind along the way. In order to be fair and to be transparent through all the process, it cannot be changed afterwards. Make sure that everyone in your LC, all the possible applicants they have, are super aware of the deadlines of the process, that they got the vote of confidence, all the consultancy spaces that are going to be the idea here is that everyone that's remotely interested into maybe in someday in the future be perhaps part of your EB has all the information and all the possible support in order to have the best application process for them. Barely with that, like follow up every candidate. Once that someone has told you that they're really interested into applying, like spam them a bit, okay? Make sure that there's gonna be an LCVP applicants group, the same as there was for the LCP applicants. So make sure the person is there, make sure that people goes to the consultancy spaces, make sure that people talks with the members, that talks with other LCVP current or also they talk with other LCVPs to understand the role, to understand the reality, and so on, so they can bring like very clear and very strong applications to the table. And of course, as many advice as possible with everyone that you feel comfortable with, someone that you respect in something that can somehow help you to make the decision or help you to pose the questions or to make the interviews or to plan a very special election moment or whatever, like ask them. And I'm not talking right now only about the current people. Of course, the MC is super available for you and all the NSTs that we have and everything, but reach alumni from your LCs, reach alumni from the MC. I don't know if you have like other AIESEC friends in other parts of the country, ask them how the processes are, make that as most beautiful special of the process. Why? Because as an LCP, this is one of the most important things that you can do. Like if you do it correctly and thinking and with a strong logic behind every step that you're going to take in the next month regarding the election of your EB, you have won already 50% of your term. Like having a strong, good team is 50% of your success. Later on, you just need to make it work. But if you start not being confident about your team or not being super sure about an applicant or so on, don't risk it. Ask for advice and make your decision afterwards. Well, this is messages, whatever, do it together. Cool. Ask for advice, ask for help, don't be afraid. And that would be it about which is the whole process. Any doubt, any question, complaint, feelings, scared?
Just like to get the opinion of others of other LCPs about the mass of work, because it just seems huge to me, like with the deadlines and everything. But I don't know if I'm alone or not, because we're all students there, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not even been a week for me, so I don't know. It just seems a lot right now. What do you think, guys?
Yes, I agree from my side.
Hoping someone will answer.
Well, yeah, it's a bit a lot, especially that right now it's the exam period. So yeah, I'm a bit scared too right now.
Yeah, me too.
Me
Like,
too.
Yeah, I
I don't
agree.
know how I'm gonna handle it with my internship and all that.
Yeah,
That's
same.
fine.
Same.
I'm
What
fully
I've
aware.
learned, what I've learned in the past is that all that matters is time management. I mean, I've seen people making it. Like, I've seen people, trust me, I've seen the LCP Toulouse right now sacrificing a lot. And there are tools, calendars and everything. I think it's scary. I agree, but I think we could make it.
Yeah.
Mais non, après, je pense que ça dépend aussi de l'agenda des autres. Et les gens, ils sont en internship et tout. C'est difficile quand tu fais du 8h, 18h. Voilà, quoi.
Ouais, je suis
I
d'accord.
just didn't understand so much about the tasks. Like, our LCP will help us to do it.
Okay, you're talking now about the transition. Now about the LCVP part.
Okay.
No, I'm asking.
I'm actually talking about like our LCP part, like the tasks we should do.
For the LCVP application.
Yeah, like you didn't say like we need to do some tasks.
In the transition part, yes. For the LCPP application, it's only make the application, which, because I know like life outside AIESEC, like I know, that's why it's prepared a template, even with the questions and with everything that is suggested. So like my recommendation would be just take a look at it, copy paste, delete what you don't want, add what you want. This first part can be done in like 2 hours max. Like max if you review a lot of things. Okay.
Yes, but I have so many questions in my mind right now. Like I don't want to ask it right now, but can I, for example, get help from my LCP or like you after? Okay. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Like this is the general information and booklet and stuff. Later on, like from my site, I'm absolutely available like any time of day and night because I'm super flexible because I've been there and
thank you.
I was working and having exams and LTP live. So I'm super flexible with whatever time fits you. You can book me, like we can write, we can Skype, we can wherever you need to make this process work. Like definitely. And as many questions as possible. Yeah, like don't worry. And regarding like being afraid, like I know, I remember. So that's why there's like so many details things, okay? Because when I remember when I did my LCVP application, like for my LC, I had nothing. I had to build it from scratch. Okay, this is kind of the first time that the LCPs are receiving as detailed process, precisely because exams plus peak plus current roles plus normal life. Okay, because what I don't want you like is to feel overwhelmed. I know it looks a lot, but it's precisely because it's super detailed, so you don't get lost at any point. Okay, and I'm super open. That's it. I don't mind if I need to be like 4 hours talking with any of you or together or like whatever you need.
Thank you.
Whatever. Okay. So any other question or something?
I'm good.
Awesome. That's good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
I'm good.
Same.
Okay. Oh, amazing. So that's it. I'm gonna send you on the WhatsApp group until you fill the annual with your emails and stuff. That's gonna be like a bit of the communication part. I'm gonna send you the booklets. I'm gonna be reminding you this couple of days, a bit spamming and like asking you in the group or individually if you need support. This will be posted where? This webinar? Well, I will put it, whatever the case, on the link on the webinar 1 on the transition tool. Okay, so you'll have it if you need to review something. I will add all the links with the booklets and so on. And that's it. Like tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, I'm gonna be asking you individually if you need help. And seriously, like spam me as much as you want. Like my role in the next 2 months mostly is to make sure that you guys are doing okay, that you're not dying, and that you have a good DP team. That's it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, like from my side, that's
okay.
all.
So, guys, thank you so much for this. Just to finish on time.
Yes.
Okay. So before we move, we go everyone all out. I want to take a picture. So if everyone can put the cameras. No. So this will be.
Attends, ils vont me prendre en photo.
Yes. So everyone's ready. I will put who wants to be in the main. Okay, we're missing Shiny. Are you there?
It's not working for me, sorry.
Ah, okay. Who wants to be the main face, the big one?
You.
Okay. Yes. So everyone smiling, and I will say 1, 2, 3, and you smile for like seconds. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Again, because Pauline, you need to lower down a little bit. Lower down. Yes, there. Again. Smile. 1, 2.
Again.
Pauline, go down. Go down. There you go. Pauline, I don't see you for real.
J'ai mis la caméra, hein.
There. Ouais.
Elle est trop basse ta caméra.
J'ai pas compris là.
Elle est trop basse.
Oh my God, I cannot. There.
Perfect.
Yes.
Elle est trop quoi?
Non.
Bouge pas.
Bouge pas. Non, là, non, descends.
Monte ta tête.
Non, remonte.
Non, monte en fait, monte.
Remonte.
Voilà.
Encore.
Encore un peu.
Voilà.
Parfait.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you so much, my dear LCP. Just to close
Je vais
this.
devoir y aller, désolé, je vous coupe, mais il y a ma mère qui m'appelle.
Okay, don't worry. Thank you. So the first thing is, remember, you always take the decision. You have all these tools, you have all these things, but you will decide if you want to make it or not. We're not going to be there. If you want to make it and you really want to take all this knowledge, it's upon you. Second one is I will always be direct and honest. If there's something you don't like about me, about whatever, or if you like me, I will always be super direct. Let's try to remember to clear that. And the last thing is, like, I'm always here for you guys. Any message, any question on the tracker, not only me, the whole MC, elected and current is here for you. You are the main priority of us. We want you to be the best version of yourselves. Any questions, you can reach anyone, and I swear, MC team, and they reply you, I will kill this person. So, guys, thank you so much. Let's give it all for AIESEC in France, and see you in the next call, okay? Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very
much.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.